How's it going, guys? Today we are taking a look at the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Sideswipe and the Transformers Dark of the Moon Deluxe Class Sideswipe, which is from the Scan Series line. Can we already guess which one I like to mess with more? Sure as hell ain't this guy. Take a look at him, because they're the exact same toy. And it's a really neat concept Corvette. I love how slick it is too. I never had any care for the original Sideswipe from G1 because, like I stated in my other videos, I never grew up with G1, and I think I went a little more in depth in the 86 Prime video. I could be wrong, but I know I emphasized how much I did not grow up with it. I did watch the movie. I knocked into my camera as well. But again, it's a case of didn't grow up with it, no love for the original character. Grew up with this and the subsequent movie incarnations of this character, and I have more of an attachment to this guy. But other than that, looking at the car, it is definitely concept shaped. Like, just this would have been so cool to see if we actually had it on the road. I would have taken this over the C8 Corvette. Like, look at the body lines. Thankfully, some of the paneling does match up with the lines of the car, which I like. Such as right here where his swords would be. Okay, and where the front of the hood would meet the fender. I like that. That's neat. Oh yeah, there's nothing really to say. It's just a silver car with beautifully painted wheels. And hard to see it, but actual brake details on the inside, which I like. He rolls well, clearly. And yeah, we'll bring in, obviously, the Scan Series one. See how he looks up to this one. I do not like the all clear plastic. He's off camera. Oh, wait. And we're also going to bring in the sidearm sideswipe mold, or in this case, the Dark of the Moon Walmart exclusive. I did talk briefly about this in my Bumblebee three-way video, and I found out after doing a little more research, the 04 on the car was his Japanese ID number, I believe it was, identification number. Bumblebee had the 84. I haven't looked into that, but I'm assuming it's because 1984 for the original cartoon. But yeah, this is how he is to the sidearm sideswipe. And am I seeing this right? Nose to nose. Oh my god. I gotta raise the camera up for this one. Oh my god, I never noticed this. They're nose to nose. And the regular Deluxe is longer than the sidearm sideswipe vehicle. Like, please come back a little bit, guys. Oh my god. It is. I have never noticed that until now. Like, I'm looking at the front of the car and he's more pushed in. He's more squat than this guy. This guy has more of a point to him. How? Okay then. You'll get your own video soon. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to do with that information now. Uh, anyway. The transformation for the Deluxe Sideswipe, or for the Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe, we're going to come here to the rear wheel. I'm going to pull that out and try to untab everything at once. Bring it out as one whole unit. Same thing on this side. Bring it out like that. Next, we're going to grab the front of the car right here. Just going to bring the two legs down, separating it from the front. Untab and just bring it like that. Front of the car, going to raise you up. Going to slide everything up like so. Make sure those tabs are cleared. Then we're just going to bring everything out of the way. Keep everything straight. Next, we're going to try and bring the entire roof of the car and his legs down and forward, just so we can get everything ready to plug into the chest. Remove the back of the car, flip in his exhaust pipes, and fold it down like that. Then we are just going to tab his waist and lower torso into his chest. I'm going to shift the legs up. I remember having this guy as a kid, and it was this leg that broke. Years later, I came to see that's clear plastic. That is a clear plastic hip joint. I never knew that until years later in being an adult. That explains everything on why Sideswipe broke. That, and I was a kid. These toys are meant to break. I'm going to flip the one side of the car over, flip in that piece, and then we're going to flip down this entire wheel piece. Come to the other side, flip down that cover, the same thing here. I'm going to rotate, fold in, flip down, and cover it up. And that is his legs all done. Just so we can get out of the way, we're going to come here, get our nail in, and flip out his hands. Like so. Try and angle his feet a little while pushing down his hips. Make everything look good. We're going to just straighten out his elbows here. Make sure they look nice. And then for the rest of the car, flip it around, shift, fold down, and flip out in that exact order. And then we can swing it all the way to the back like so. And it'll make those little, his iconic door wings here. Which, I mean, it does a fair job. Fold down, flip, fold, bring in. Okay, yep, that works. I like that a lot. And that is the Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Sideswipe. And that is a really neat robot. And with transformation out of the way, here we have the two Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Sideswipes. Of course, Dark of the Moon release from the Scan Series. And you can already tell which one I would rather prefer to mess with compared to the other one that I don't want to mess with. like, I'm afraid. Because we got clear plastic here, clear plastic here, clear plastic here, clear plastic for the ball joints. Front of the car, it's all clear plastic. Essentially anything that has any form of paint on it, it's clear plastic. I'm not sure about the front. I don't know about the front of his body. I'm not too sure. I can't tell. But since it is clear plastic, shine a light through and he glows. And that's cool. That's pretty neat. Sideswipe. He is more screen accurate than other figures from the toy line. Uh, Megatron is a good example. He's got his concept art look compared to the Sideswipe here, who mainly looks like his robot, his on-screen mode, and I like that. I like that a lot about the toy line. Since it's a movie toy, you'll get some nice molded in detail, not picked out in paint, such as his face. Get it at a good angle, you can see all that detail right there. Got your Autobot logo and a lot of silver on this guy. He does have weapons. If you guys ever mess with this figure, you already know his weapons are right here in the arms. We'll grab the one side and we'll just flip it down. And that gives us his swords, which is really cool. Yes, Scan Series, it also works. If we just flip it around here, you can get them both to do the swords. And he is fairly limited when it comes to his articulation. We could try and recreate that one scene that he did for like 30 seconds, not even. Just the whole clear a path. Anyway. He's fairly articulated. Arms can do a full 360. They can go out that far. They can bend on a double joint, actually, if you utilize that transformation hinge. His arms can go back that far, can go forward all the way, obviously. Head's on a ball joint, so he can look all the way, well, not all the way around. Oh, yes, actually, he can, never mind. He can look all the way around, like so. Legs can go out that far. They can go back that far. I'm surprised the rubber bits here are still in good shape. They do hinder the leg movement as well, but it's not like you're going to be posing a old toy anymore. You just keep them on the shelf. He does technically have a knee bend. That's his knee there. And you can do just under 90 degrees of bend. But yeah, that is Deluxe Sideswipe. He does have a red repaint / slight retool for Swerve, which I do have as well. I'm not going to include him though, because, well, this is the character I want to talk about. And yeah, for comparison, obviously, you have his Scan Series 1. You can see how he looks there, and I might switch the head over because he looks a little dead on this one. Or at least unscrew it and put the light piping into this one. I'm not sure yet. And we can also bring in, pardon me, the sidearm sideswipe mold. Now that I am looking at it, the two, I haven't seen these two side by side before. His chest is definitely more sunken in than this one. This one has more of a broad chest. And I also just realized his head is the one from the Cyber Missions cartoons. So that's not how he looked in the movie. Like, you bring them together, you can see a significant difference between the two face sculpts. I don't know, I'm just there's a lot of stuff I'm just now noticing, and I've had these two for a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe and the Transformers Dark of the Moon Scan Series Sideswipe. Or in this case, just the molds. The Revenge of the Fallen mold. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.